Welcome to another summer short episode of the Health with Hashimoto's podcast. My name is Esther. I am a registered nurse. I'm the host of this podcast. I have Hashimoto's, and I started this podcast out of a need to understand. With all of my background in the emergency department and then going back to school for holistic health education, I was so confused about the thyroid and Hashimoto's. And so when I got my diagnosis, I was like, oh my goodness, if I don't understand all of this, if it's so confusing to me, then what is it like to people who have not gone through 4 years of nursing school, 17 years in Western medicine, and then 2 more years back in more school? So that's why I started this podcast. And this summer shorts episode series, I'm trying to answer a lot of questions in 7 to 10 minutes. And the answer or the question that I'm answering today came from Instagram. Frenchie sent this question. Thank you, Frenchie. She said, I'm on medication, but I still have chronic fatigue. Doctors say my labs look amazing. No other causes are found. Why do I still struggle so much with my energy? This is a great question. And Frenchie, you are not alone. If you are listening and you can relate to Frenchie, you are also not alone. This is something that is very common. So there's a couple things that I would want to ask if somebody was approaching me with this question. The first thing I'd want to know is, what labs did they do? What labs are they looking at when they say things look, quote, normal? Because if they're just looking at your TSH, well, that can take 12 years to change after you start to have antibodies and your body is attacking your thyroid and things start to get off. It's like one of the last things to change. You can notice symptoms. So I would want to know, what labs did they do? Did they say what your T4 is, your free T4? Do you have enough? We want to know, is your thyroid producing enough thyroid hormone? And then we want to know, is that T4 converting to T3? T3 is the form that your body can use. It's a little ignition switch or gas pedal for your cells. Your cells can't use T4, they can use T3. So we want to know if your body is converting the T4 to T3. This is also pertinent if you're on T4 medication. Now, levothyroxine and Synthroid are the two most common medications given for hypothyroid. And most people with Hashimoto's have hypothyroid. Their thyroid is not producing enough. So T4 medications are given, but again, T4 is the inactive form and your body still has to convert it. So if your body is not converting T4 to T3, then it doesn't matter that they're giving you the T4 medication because you're still not converting it. So we want to know, what is your T3? What's your free T3? But we also want to know, what's your reverse T3? Maybe you're feeling so fatigued because your body is converting that T4 medication or your own T4 to reverse T3. The reverse T3 is like the brake system. So maybe that's why you're feeling tired. So far, we've gone through several different reasons. Number one, the reason was because they just checked the TSH and your thyroid is actually not doing well. The TSH just hasn't shown that yet. That was reason one. Reason two is maybe you're not making enough T4. Reason three is because maybe your body is not converting the T4 to T3. And reason, what are we on? 4 is because maybe it's making a lot of reverse T3, which is like the brake system. We also want to know, what is your liver health like? Now, this goes to the environmental toxin and the hormone triggers for Hashimoto's. And if you have not gone through my Hashimoto's Decoded 2 courses. I've got 2. The first one is questions to ask your doctor, and the second one is helping you figure out your own root causes. Those can be found on the Health with Hashimoto's app, and of course, down in the show notes. So Hashimoto's Decoded steps 1 and 2 are really important for you to take. So when we're talking about liver health, it's because the liver is the thing that converts most of the T4 to T3. There's other spots in your body, like every cell can do it a little bit, but most of it happens in your liver. So we want to know how healthy your liver is. Is your liver bogged down because it's so busy and so overwhelmed trying to clean everything out? Like, your liver is your main detox organ. I think maybe your skin is also, I don't remember which one is first and which one is second. They both do a ton of work. Your liver is also processing all of the hormones, and it's taking everything and getting it ready to go into your gut so you can poop it out. So your liver is super important. And if your liver is overwhelmed and cannot convert your T4 to T3 appropriately, then that's another root cause that we would want to look at. We really want to know why you don't have energy, but there's so many different reasons. So it's really going down to like which one of these fits you. Some of them we can see on the labs, and some of them we have to figure out kind of by trial and error, which is why I made the step 3 in my 3-step system. So step 1 is Hashimoto's Decoded, the 10 questions to ask your doctor. Step 2 is the root causes, so you can figure out, empower yourself to know your root causes. And then step 3 is to shortcut your time so that you can know exactly what to do for your root causes. And I have a 4-week course to help you through that so you can save time, you can save energy, you can get the answers, and you can start feeling like yourself again. That is the goal. So the last reason that or the last question that I would ask you about why do you not have energy is, what medication are you on? Are you on a T4 only medication? Now, in Frenchie's question, she said that she's on medication. So if you're not on medication, then I would ask, have you tried medication? In this case, she said that she is on medication. So I would want to know what medication. Is it a T4 only medication? Because again, if it's a T4 medication and your body can't convert that to T3, to the active form, then your cells are not getting the ignition switch. They're not getting the gas pedal. So of course you're feeling fatigued because your body is not on, like the cells are not working like they're supposed to. Our goal is to get you feeling like yourself again, to feel like you have so much energy, like you can function and you can live out your purpose in life. That is part of being healthy. Being able to live out the life that you are supposed to live, that's part of your health. And I want you to be fully healthy, even if you have a diagnosis of Hashimoto's. If you want to go a little deeper into this energy topic, I have 3 different episodes for you. Episode 35 is how to feel like yourself again, and it's navigating life with Hashimoto's, how to increase your energy levels. That's episode 35. Episode 37 is I need more energy. It's a quick solution for women who have hypothyroid or Hashimoto's. And episode 49 is recharging your energy, and that's strategies for finding balance and prioritizing self-care. So I hope those episodes can help you as you are trying to increase your energy. And of course, using all of the answers to the questions earlier in the podcast to get down to why do you not have energy. I hope this was helpful. If not, I have Hashimoto's health sessions that are available. Of course, you're going to get a lot of your answers as you go through step 1, step 2, and step 3 of the Health with Hashimoto's path. But I also do offer those one-on-one sessions if you have other questions. This podcast is for informational and educational purposes only. Please discuss any concerns and plans with your trusted healthcare professional. If you found this episode helpful, will you please share it with a friend? I'll see you next week on the Health with Hashimoto's podcast.